Really?
Ain't nobody there yet. So I was just gonna. I was gonna pop out. Hey.
You need TikTok.
Oh, somebody is there. Somebody is there. Oh, you busted me. You busted me. I was working out my dance mode. All right, so welcome. First of all, before you get here, let me tell you. This right here, straight out the garden. Straight out the garden. It tastes like it came from Jamba Juice. Hey, it's Marty. This is purslane juice. Tastes just like it came from Jamba Juice, purslane, the plant, and she mixed it, made some juice.
It ain't come from no damn Jamba Juice.
I said it tasted like it came from Jamba Juice.
Grand Rising. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. And you are too.
You can say, and I want you
Bam.
to be too.
And I want you to be too.
Marty,
Grand Rising, beautiful.
Marty, you ever heard of cannabis that don't give you the munchies?
How you doing, Marty Mar?
We got some cannabis over here.
Right, she Martine on Facebook.
Right.
You Martine on Facebook.
Yeah. Luther the Queen. Martine Luther the Queen. Anyway.
So, you know what's funny though? We got a couple of messages that people wanted us to go talk about some things, and I did not prepare for that.
I didn't even know.
And I didn't even tell. I was just in there in the bathroom, and I was thinking to myself, you tell people to put questions all the time, but you don't never, address the shit. So we're not addressing it today either. I'm just joking. So somebody wanted us to address finances, and the same thing, basically, what we addressed, but they said that we didn't really talk much about it.
We didn't talk much about it. We was
retirement.
Whoa.
See, we didn't. Retirement and savings. So.
Oh, this ain't really blunt shot. I'm sorry. What am I doing?
Somebody told us to stop focusing on marriage issues.
Stop.
And focus more on relationship issues. What the fuck? We married. So we would, we don't, what do you call those people?
Counselors.
I'm not a counselor. We're not a counselor.
This ain't
so when we say what we say on here,
we're just saying
it because it probably was a conversation that we had, or it probably was a conversation that we had with somebody else, or it was just something that we just wanted to fucking say because we was high, and that's what we like doing. We like talking sometimes when we high. We talk about the stuff that we talk about because we
that's
are
the
married.
stuff we talk about.
So before we can talk about talk about some a subject of non-marital subject, because we were once not married before.
Well, see, and here's the thing for you people out there. See, we're not selling workbooks. We're not selling.
And they know how to do it. You do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. However you do it, you just have to deal with the consequences.
I know my shirt is trippy. I wore it on purpose.
Yeah, because we're gonna be on that shit today.
Pop, like, what's the matter with you?
So, I don't know. I mean, you can ask me a particular question on retirement.
Yeah, because there's a lot of legs to read. You know what? The one thing I can say about retirement is just start asking questions, man.
Start asking questions. And if your company,
they like, what you think we ask?
Right. If your company has a book that you can go through and figure out your retirement, get that book and read that shit. Because a lot of people don't. They don't read it. They don't read it until they got to read it. And then when they do read it, they find out that they ain't nearly making as much money as you. Don't make the same amount of money when you retire. Stop it.
Yeah.
You don't make, unless you have other things coming in to compensate. Like let's instance, if you're making $8,000 a month and you retire, you're not bringing home $8,000 a month from that job.
No more.
So, and a lot of people kind of confused on that. And
if you are, you're probably not on this live.
Yeah, if you are, you ain't listening to this, because if you're going to be bringing, I mean, like, okay, you have people who retire, and then you have them collecting their retirement from their job, and then you have people who collect retirement from their job, and they also was not financing. They were what do you call it? I am all messed up, y'all. Invest. They were investing, using investments when they were working. So they have money from the investments.
401k, thrift savings.
Right. 401k, thrift savings, something like that. So you retire with that. Let's say that's about, let's say it's $300,000 if you didn't mess with it or go into it or do anything. And that's your company giving it back to you. At 25, 30 years, it should be about that. And let's say you got that. So you got that now, and you're either going to take that in a lump sum.
Lump it.
Or you're going to have them give you payments, which would be smarter to take it in a lump sum. So you would take it in a lump sum, and then you would put that somewhere where you can monitor it, and you can, transfer whatever you need to have transferred to you every single month on a certain day. Then you have, it's a lot of people who don't do the investment to retire. And then they have only coming from their job. And let's say you're making $8,000 at your job, and then you retire, and your pension from your job is only going to be like $2,000 or $2,600, or maybe let's say $3,300. Let's say $3,300. It's going to be $3,300. But your mortgage is $3,300 because you've been making $8,000 and whoop.
Offset.
So
offset, dip check.
Prepare for it. That's how you prepare for it. You start trying to get an account to where you can put money. And if you are in anybody's company, and their company is going to match you on what you're putting to invest,
take it.
Fucking do it. It makes no sense not to do it. And I don't give a damn if you're saying, well, that's going to be taking out my check. Girl, man, do that shit. Because you're going to be really grateful in the long run that you did that shit. And it's not going to relieve you in about 3 months. It takes 3 months for you not to even miss that money that's coming out that out your check to cover your investments. So that's something you can do. Now, what people have a misconception about is when you retire, you automatically get your Social Security because you retired. And that's not how it goes. I do not know about other people. When I'm talking right now, I'm talking about all the Californians because I live in California. So I only know about what the California laws are. And you have to be a certain amount of age before you get your Social Security. Unless You do a medical retirement with your job. And then that means with a medical retirement, that means all the benefits that you were going to get when you became of age, like 67 or whatever it was through Social Security, you immediately get all that stuff right then and there. That's what a medical retirement is.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're doing that, you won't receive your Social Security, and you'll probably receive it around 60 something. I don't even know the age of it, but it's
the earlier you get, the less you get. You don't max out until 72.
So now you are you're retired. You're not receiving your Social Security because you're not going to get Social Security until a certain age, and you're not at that age no more. So now you have to compensate that income for you have to, get that money back up that you was not, that, you're not going to be getting while you retired. So
I should say, make that money.
And most people have to go back to work because they have to make up that other portion of that money that they're not getting no more from their full-time job that they have been working at for 25 years. So, and then that's why you see older people, it's a lot of jobs you see they already came up for their retirement, but they didn't retire yet because they found out that they was only going to bring home this much from their pension from the work. Yeah. And Social Security ain't finna kick in for another 7 years or something. Right. So what the fuck am I do? What the fuck I'm gonna do for the next 7 years? I got this mortgage I gotta pay. I got this car note I gotta pay. And that's another thing. When you are headed to retirement, 5 years before, you should start calming your shit down. Calm your shit down. If you've been paying $3,500 for a mortgage and you only had this huge house because you had kids and you was doing this and you was doing that and you was doing that, you need to. She's talking about tough decisions. You need to minimize. Maybe you need to downsize and get a smaller house and with a smaller mortgage, or some stuff like that. Refinancing is just not the thing to do if you own your home. Especially now, and you're doing a retirement. Refinancing is not the thing to do now. You could do a what they call it, equity home equity line, home equity line, HELOC. You can do a HELOC. It really is better than doing a finance, because then you got to go through it's like you buying your house all over again when you do a refinance. Starting that you don't want to do that after you retire. You want to do all this stuff before you retire. So by the time that you start getting your retirement in, then you'll be in a comfortable situation. You'll put yourself in a comfortable situation. But people want to do it like that, but they don't do it like that. Like, okay, say for instance us. When we bought this house, we got the house. We had already decided we were going to buy this house, and then we were going to start chopping shit down because this is retirement. It's all about that monthly. Yeah, and you aren't on a fixed income. I don't care if your monthly fixed income is $12,000, and it's possible because people are like, you're not on a fixed income. You can be on a fixed income with $100,000 income every single month. And it's fixed. It's levels. It's levels to fixed. So it's fixed for you. It ain't fixed for everybody. So when you get to some point, like we did, we started breaking down bills that, we started paying off stuff like my Range Rover. It got paid off. That was $1,000 note. And we just didn't want to be paying $1,000 note. Going into retirement. That's $1,000 that we got to pay on that note. We paid it off. And it was a good thing. It was a really good thing because we was able to do a whole lot of things without having to pay $1,000 a month. Yeah. So she kicking science. You just want to minimize. Because I, you know what? If I tell you to ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer. I'm going to give you the best and the most honest answer, the honest answer that's out there, and that I can. That we experience. That I can, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to start minimizing towards retirement. You want to start minimizing the bills and stuff that you have to pay, because you don't want to be bringing in $1,500. I'm just saying 15. I don't know. You could be bringing in 6,000 or whatever, but I'm just saying 15. You don't want to be bringing 15 in, and then you might have. Another thing, if your company is offering medical and they're still letting you keep that when you retire, take it. Fucking keep it. You better keep it. Keep it, because number one, the insurance is really high out here, and a lot of it goes by your income. And if you are making, let's say, $3,300 a month, and that is even though you are on a fixed income,
of that.
Right, you still gonna have to pay that health insurance until you qualify for Social Security, because Social Security give you that Medi-Cal. And I don't know how people feel. I'm iffy topsy-turvy with Medi-Cal. You know,
it depends on where you getting treated.
Yeah, it depends on what doctor you dealing with and the dentist. I don't like dentists at all dealing with Medi-Cal, because man, oh man, no. So I have to either pay cash or use the insurance that I just found the dentist now. So for me, I'm getting you. Well, you rubbing on me. But for me, I can't do Medi-Cal when it comes to dentists. And so that don't kick in though until after you until your Social Security kick in, and then you get that Medi-Cal, Medicare.
Boom.
And you don't have but you'll still have a what do you call it? My mind is all messed up. A share of cost. You'll still have a share of cost to pay with Medi-Cal. With Medi-Cal, you will still have a share of cost if you are over the limit for being able to get it without any cost. You'll still have a share of cost. Small share of cost. Still not gonna. I don't care how big Medi-Cal is gonna give you a share cost. It's still not gonna be big as Cobra. Cobra is gonna kick your bank account's ass. Cobra is like the only thing you need to worry about ever is paying us.
Yeah, Cobra's up in the Dutch.
Cobra like $1,700 a month. And that's just the bare minimum. Don't need no extra shit like surgery or something. But seriously, a doctor would tell you, if they're being honest with you, Medi-Cal is the best thing that you can have, because Medi-Cal pays for everything.
Ooh, yeah.
And I know some of y'all thinking, no, they don't, because I don't get approved. Change doctors. If you ain't getting approved, change doctors.
Yo, your doctor's on your team, y'all. Your doctor's on your team. You make them doctors work for you.
I drink Cobra. I believe you, Kyle.
I drink Cobra blood. And,
Kyle, you're not supposed to be drinking on energy drinks. Don't drink those. Those make good for you.
I drank Cobra blood and ESQ rum when I was overseas somewhere.
He is full of, because he took all mine last night. He full of energy.
I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? She just wanted to claim victory for a couple of days. Now she got me on Purse Lane and C Moss. She know what she wants.
So I hope I covered anything. I hope I covered most of everything that needed to be known about retirement that I could help you with.
No. Start asking questions.
Ask questions.
That is the best advice that you could possibly have.
If you are a veteran, you should start dealing with.
If you're a veteran, you got to DM us. You got to DM us,
because it's it's a whole. It's complicated, but it's not really complicated. It just involves your time, and that is it. It just involves your time, but. I'm all for everybody and anybody being comfortable in their retirement, because I went through my husband's retirement with him. I was the one that was doing all the paperwork and stuff. And I'm telling y'all, these companies, they gives no fucks about what's going on with you after you leave that company. And if you don't read, then you're going to not find out that it's a lot of good shit. And that comes with your retirement, because they damn sure ain't finna tell you. And I'm gonna tell you now, your company is gonna be the first company if you have any representatives that's helping you through the retirement process with your company, the first thing they're gonna tell you is you don't need the medical insurance for this company. But you don't need it.
And you know why? Because
they don't want to pay for that shit for the rest of your motherfucking life. That mean that we gotta pay half of your medical shit for the rest of your motherfucking life. We don't want to do that. If you was your company, when you try to persuade a person not to take that medical insurance, if I was a company,
I would encourage people to take it.
If we were a company, we would encourage people to take it because we know they need it. But that is not how your company works, and you know that.
They used to get mad at me when I was at work, right? Because I'd be at work. Hey, y'all seen anybody with kids? Y'all saw The Incredibles.
So just do like right now. If you have 20 years left before you retire, pick your age. You pick your age of retirement. If you have 20 years left of retirement, start Start talking. Yeah, you pick your age of retirement.
dropping.
I mean, you work to the, your company say you have to work these amount of years to be able to get your full retirement. Then do that, and you don't owe them shit else after that. You right now you figuring out ways to where you ain't got to get the fuck up every day and go to work still after retirement.
9 times out of 10, what's gonna happen is once you hit that whatever they got set up. If you keep working after that, you don't make no more. In some cases you end up coming out worse.
Yeah, so because Social Security tricky, and you don't know how tricky Social Security is until you start receiving it or having to apply for it. And I ain't talking about Social Security. I ain't talking about the Social Security you get because you can't work. I'm talking about the Social Security you get because you've been working.
Yeah.
Working Social Security. But what is it called? SSDI? It's SSDI? Yeah. And SSI is what the kids get when they put their kids on Social Security.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, and if you're in California, I don't know if this is everywhere, but definitely if you're in California, you married, both of y'all ain't getting it.
Yeah. Now, see, a lot of people don't know this. Yeah, they don't know this. And I know for a fact it's out here in California. Now, it might be all over the place, but a lot of y'all grandmamas and granddaddies wasn't married because they decided to not get married because they both wanted to get Social Security because they both was working people. So you don't work for 25 years and then, somebody tell you, you know what? You worked for 25 years and you've been working hard. But your husband, he's been working for 20 years and he's made so much more money than you. You don't qualify for your Social Security. Your husband qualifies for his Social Security. And we're just going to give him a little bit more on your behalf. How's that? And just, really a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe like $15.
Man.
Look, he was drinking it. He swallowed that sea moss, y'all. He like
once it start cooling off, and it start,
So understand this, especially if you're in California. And I'm saying California because I don't know about the other places, but I'm thinking that it's probably like that because I've talked to some people that lived in different states. But the person that makes the most money in your marriage is the person that's going to get the Social Security. Y'all not getting 2 checks. No. Y'all not getting 2 checks. If they still sending you, or if you still getting those things that's telling you this is what you're going to make when you get off of Social Security, you're not getting that. Not if your husband is. Well, husband or woman, I say husband because my husband made more money than me. And that's how I found out that I could work my ass off continuously for 10 more years. And I'm not going to get Social Security because he made so much more money than me that his Social Security tops my Social Security. So we'll just be living off of his Social Security. So I was like, well, then fuck it. We might as well just live off your Social Security now. And I ain't got to waste my time going to work.
My brother from another mother. Happy birthday, man. Darren Goss.
Grand Rising, Darren. Grand Rising, Buddha,
Duck, Kyle, Martine.
So, Muhammad. Yeah, that's how Social Security works. So, don't be just busting your ass thinking that y'all finna live happily ever after at retirement because both of y'all counting Social Security as an income and you like, I got my Social Security, he gonna get his Social Security, he gonna get his retirement, I got my retirement. No, y'all gonna be lacking one. It's gonna be his Social Security, it's gonna be your retirement and his retirement. You're going to thank me later because when you set your shit up to where you know that it is going to go like that. And this when you find out people marry for real, because they don't do it for marriage. You don't get Social Security for marriage. No, not both of y'all. California say we ain't paying for both of y'all motherfuckers.
No, not both of y'all.
We'll pay for one of y'all, and we damn sure ain't paying for both of y'all if he got a fat ass check coming to the house, and then you think you want a fat ass check coming to the house. No.
Government don't work like that.
We don't do that.
The government instituted program of Social Security will take one of y'all income sources if you are married and one of you makes less than the other, and you both want it. Period. Point blank.
So that's how that is.
Period. Point blank.
So that's to know when you're retiring and you're married, and you're trying to figure out what the finances are going to be and stuff, and you're trying to budget. You're trying to make a budget. That's what this budget.
Man, it just hit
A
me,
budget. But I really hope I answered it. If I didn't answer anything, or if I can answer something that you have a question about, then inbox me about it.
Right,
and you ain't even got to inbox me about it unless you want to. You can put it on my page if you want to.
She took the finance. I'm gonna take the relationship question.
No.
Yeah, let me take it.
Okay.
Here's what you do. You go 100% in. You be 100% upfront about what you want and what you are willing to accept. And then you make a choice from there. Now, if you choose to stay after that, y'all all in. If you choose to go, then you just reset.
Well, what question was you asking? Because you lost.
No, remember you said somebody asked us to talk about relationship.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Talk more about relationships than about marriage. I was just assuming that this person was in a relationship and not a marriage yet. And I understand people, say you have to get into a relationship to build up to a marriage. And, that's true. You have to meet a person. But some people don't value relationships like other people do. Some people don't. So, I mean, I was in a relationship. People don't want to really hear about how we went about doing what we did, because it's like they like that shit don't happen. So, it's just like really you just got to figure out if that's the partner for you and go all in, like he said, all in. Everything that you're going to fight for you, then you just fighting for two. That's it. That's all. And you want that person to feel the same way about you. You want to be dealing with somebody to feel the same way about you. That's all. I mean, it's really hard to talk to somebody and tell somebody, about a relationship, because first of all, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what type of relationship that you have and what's going on in your life. And secondly, I'm not supposed to. I'm really not supposed to. And, so, I mean, what works for some people may not work for other people. And I mean, it's, some women, you don't go, you don't work, you retire. Why would you do that? That don't work for you, but it worked like a motherfucker for me. So I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical on telling people about their relationships because, it's like, you need to know. I didn't get a chance to ask nobody, like anything about a relationship. He came into my life like a wrecking ball. He came into my life like a wrecking ball. Look, I'm the first motherfucker to tell you. It was a post on Facebook yesterday that said, it's okay to steal a woman from an ungrateful man. Look, hey. Hey. Hey, look, you can have whatever you want.
You can have whatever you like.
So, that's how that goes.
Yeah. Keep so nice and kind. Open up the door for you tonight.
So, if I did not answer it, let me know. And then we can
Okay, so we done with all the business? Yeah. Is that all the business?
Oh, it's not business. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to I say her name in my head all the time, Urana. I think I be having it right. But I'll be really trying to pronounce it like it sounds, so I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. One of my friends / customers, she had problems with her blood pressure, and so she got
What she do?
She got some Heart Cafe.
Got some of that.
And she started drinking it.
Hold on, wait. What is Heart Cafe?
Heart Cafe it's a alternative to coffee. There's no coffee in Heart Cafe. It's an alternative to coffee. It's cacao and flor de manita and dandelion mixed all together.
And what is it?
And roasted with my special touch.
What does that do?
It lowers the blood pressure, lowers the cholesterol. And so I'm gonna post a picture she shared on my page, but her blood pressure is She has wonderful numbers. I'm gonna also post a picture of my blood pressure machine because my numbers is wonderful too. And if you want wonderful numbers, you want to do what I do and drink my dandelion.
So, what can you get there? How I get there? How I cop that?
Well, you can get that off of Etsy, Powerful Beauty. I'm gonna post all that stuff. I don't know how to do that on here, but
I don't know how to do it either.
But yeah, it's just you have to be consistent when drinking it. And I know that, you know, like me, myself, when I was first trying to figure out what was better for the blood pressure, I wasn't consistent. So you got to be consistent. You got to take that shit as if a doctor just gave you, as if a pharmacist gave you a prescription for it. So if you have hypertension problems and before medication or after, because she's not on any medication and she needed to get hers controlled before medication. I was on medication for a very long time. Very, very long time. I was on the smallest dose. And somebody told me, when you tell somebody you're on, tell you the small. I was on the smallest dose that they could fucking give you for blood pressure. And I got high blood pressure during pregnancies. So
does it have any adverse effects?
It does not.
No,
unless you are allergic to cacao, which is pure fucking chocolate. It's pure chocolate. It's pure.
So it ain't gonna have no.
And dandelion is really great. Dandelion actually serves as a water pill.
All right. So is it gonna add any benefits?
It will add benefits.
It's gonna make me feel like the Hulk or something.
It will add benefits. It'll give you energy. Dandelion will not just give you energy. Dandelion will clear your skin, grow your hair, give you good eyesight. It does. It treats the organs in the inside. Dandelion is really good. You drink that shit for a month and you'll be feeling A1.
All right, so I have.
But that's the thing, though. The thing is consistency. You have to be consistent, just like with that prescription, as you are with whatever you're getting to lower it, or any herbs, especially herbs. You have to take herbs in abundance when you are trying to use them because they're not them pills. Them pills got extra shit in them that makes everything, topsy-turvy. Yeah. So, it's not.
They put stuff in it to make it last on the shelf. They put stuff in it to
keep
it together. They put stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? They put
I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful that it helped because, I know how it is to have hypertension and I know how it is to try to not be taking all this medication that they give you and stuff. So, I was happy for her. I was really happy for her and I was happy for me. And I'm going to be happy for y'all when y'all blood pressure go to the numbers that y'all want them to.
And she posted the feedback. She gave the feedback. So that's why we was able to share it with you.
So, yeah, she had the Heart Cafe coffee. So
I drank all my coffee, so I'm gonna go cup shut. But when I go cup shut, I'm going cup shut with this.
Did we smoke yet?
I'm going cup shut with that.
Did we even smoke yet?
No.
We not smoking?
Yeah, you are. I'm going cup shut with this. I'm just showing.
Oh, okay. So he's drinking Purslane. Now, how I made that Purslane? Purslane is really good for a cup. It's just like a wonder fucking plant, y'all.
Hey.
So it's good for men. It's good for women. It does the organs in the body good for men. It does the organs in the body good for women. It is really, 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 really good. And I just let me tell this. If it's good for a woman, it's good for anything. Okay. And I know y'all like, wherever. If it is good for a woman, it's good for y'all because, see, I'm finna go there. Because y'all have our parts in y'all.
Oh, my gosh.
So if it's good for a woman, it's good for y'all.
Why is she?
Y'all got the same shit. They just named it differently. Yeah, people like, I ain't dealing with the government. Then stop calling your heart a heart. Stop calling all that shit that. Because the government named that shit too.
See what I'm saying? Is that James? Is that you, Jimmy?
But yeah, it's good for you. Purslane is good for you. Men. If I ever tell you, men, if you ever hear me say, men, this is good for you, you better fucking ingest it because it's really fucking good for you. It's really, really good for you. It's good for you and it's good for him. Okay. So and he know. See, we was sitting up there laughing because we no, I'm gonna tell y'all we laugh. We was laughing at this post because this guy was talking about taking stuff. And my husband is 54 fucking years old and has never ever taken nothing. Never taken nothing. And I ain't saying this for you to go out and buy any of my shit. I'm just saying he has never ever ever taken anything. So if I tell you, take it. Take it.
She mean natural versus
natural. Yeah.
I'm not so natural.
The purslane gives you energy. Okay. Sea moss gives you energy. Okay. So it's all these things that's gonna give you energy. Dandelion.
What I tell you.
Dandelion. Keep you strong. And consistent.
Yo. And that's why I tell y'all.
Strong.
I tell y'all, she be like.
And consistent. Snatch her motherfucking soul for a chance. Snatch her soul.
Y'all, I was trying to tell y'all. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Kick back in the building. Kick back in the building.
Grand Rising, beautiful.
Back in the building.
Look, go energy, buddy. I love you.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Oh, damn, that smell. Damn.
So,
y'all hear that?
And I have sour sop. Sour sop is really good. Men. And it's also very, very, very good for ladies.
Yo, check it out. And she don't be wanting me nowhere near some of that stuff. So
well, no, let me tell y'all.
She be like, why are you taking that? You don't need to take that.
Well, because he don't. If he's taking purslane, see, he don't take the sea moss. He don't take the sea moss. So I make the purslane. He take it when I give it to him. Yeah, but he don't enjoy it. I want him to enjoy it while he's taking it. Enjoy it.
You gotta give it to me more often.
He don't like it.
Give it to me.
So I find other things that he likes. And no, I don't need to find other things that he like. I'm actually just creating this stuff.
She's like, I'm trying.
And before I help anybody, I'm gonna help mine. But it's no help. It's just that I tried this shit out on him first before. I want to say, well, it does this and this. Even if I researched it and it says that it does these things, I want to see it do these things before I put my vouch on it.
She can sell this in a store and you find it in Trader Joe's next to their green machine drink.
And that's just pure. Next time I'm going to do a video when I harvest this some more. And I'm going to show you how I clean it. Because you have to really clean it really, really good. Yeah. And then the juicing process is kind of, but the benefits of this shit is like, wow.
She said she tired of Casper, the friendly ghost.
It's really good. Good for your skin, good for your hair, good for your nails. I made some purslane hair oil. I only have like 3 bottles. I kind of didn't even want to I started using it. I love it. I started using it on myself a couple of weeks ago. It's been about 3 weeks. I love it. I love this oil.
Yeah.
I really love this oil. So I wanted to I made it for hair because I made it with castor oil. So I might make another one and make it with olive oil so you can be able to use it to cook with because purslane is really, really good. But purslane is good for your skin. Purslane is good for your eyesight. Purslane is good for your penis, your vagina, and all the organs inside your body.
The P and the V word.
That's why they call it a wonder plant because it does wonders for the body and it is wonderful.
Yo, I'm gonna go bless up, then I'm gonna go cup.
And it's probably sitting in most of y'all backyard. It's probably sitting in most of y'all's backyard, and y'all probably getting rid of it. Because it's just like taking over the yard. And I'm telling you, cut that shit, clean that shit. You can freeze it, cook it, you can steam it, whatever. Just know that it has a little slime taste. I mean, not a taste to it. It doesn't taste slime. But if you cooking it, like if you're marinating it in something, Just know that it gets slimy when you start cooking it.
We got it pickled
and
in
if you juice it,
jars.
yeah, we got it.
And
I
juice.
pickle it. I pickle it, and every day. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't do it every day because if I'm drinking dandelion that morning, I'm probably not gonna take no a purslane root. But I cut the roots off. The roots are really thick. I cut the roots off. I got my favorite pickles in the refrigerator. I ate all my favorite pickles out the jar. I put all my stems that I cut. They're really thick. I cut them about this long. I put them all in a jar. That one stick. You get your ass up. You come down here. You start doing what you're doing. You pick a stick out the jar. You eat that shit, and your blood pressure will be okay for the whole day. That one stick. I've been doing it.
So, blood cell real
and
quick.
I'm saying it works for me, and it's gonna work for you. You would have to try it to find out if it works for you. Don't be sitting up here saying, "Oh well, what works for one person don't work for everybody." Duh. I think we old enough to know that shit, but we old enough to try too, because nothing beats a fail. But what?
I tried.
That's right, baby.
So, blunts up, everybody. Blunts up. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah.
Is this a new one? Yes. This is new, baby. You putting out.
Yes, it is. I have no idea what this is gonna do.
So, on that note,
bloods up.
Did y'all get some sun? Because yesterday it was different.
Yeah, it was different sunshine yesterday.
Nobody got it. Y'all ain't went out there and got that. I know y'all ain't went out there with your breast out. I'm gonna go out there and smoke a blunt with nature. But I know y'all, and I'm gonna do it topless because it feels good, because the sun does something to my nipples, which does something else to me.
Golden birds, I know that's right.
So I know y'all ain't went out there and did. Well, one person did because they told me. I talked to them. She's like, "Oh yeah."
It's same thing. They had the same thing.
No, I don't know if they had the same thing.
I'm saying that.
But I know they had.
They were like
they had something. Yes. But yeah. So try it, y'all. And the more you do it, guess what? I ain't even gonna tell you. You just gotta try it. You just gotta fucking try it, and then you gonna let me know, because you just ain't gonna have no choice, because ain't nobody else gonna believe you.
So I'm gonna go blunts up with you. I'm gonna go blunts up with her.
So yeah, because it's sleep time. Y'all might be going to sleep right now, and that's okay. Get your rest. Your body needs it. You gonna need it, because sleep ain't sleep. So if your body telling you to do it, do it.
I want to go to sleep. Put me to sleep.
See, he want to be put to sleep.
Is that different? That's a different.
That's different.
Oh, okay.
That's different. That require energy from another motherfucker. I'm that motherfucker.
Hell, y'all. Hell for those that can't.
So yeah, be put to sleep or whatever, but get you some rest. Just let your body rest.
Yo.
Get your sun and get your rest. Yo. They go hand in hand. Sometimes you can't help but do it.
I don't know what's
after you come from out the sun, but get some rest.
I don't know what's in that.
But yeah, the skies was looking real. I didn't take no pictures yesterday because I was just like, I'm tired.
Hey, y'all.
He was acting like he ain't see shit.
When?
Yesterday.
When I was driving?
No, I know. See, when he's interested in seeing it, he'll look at it. Yeah. We had stopped at some lights and was talking and everything. And I was like, have you seen it yet?
Nope.
And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, just say you don't want to see it then. Nope. Because any other time you'd have been and looked up already. No. He was like, well, that's what the movie about. Look up. And like, where the hell I'm like, where did that come from? But I laughed. And then we laughed.
Y'all a trip off, boy. Y'all be tripping out, boy.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope. The movie Nope. You know what, girl? I am willing to pay for that shit. Okay.
She did. She
I'm willing to pay for that. I don't pay.
She don't pay.
Nah. I'm skilled.
You should have
I pay for what I pay for it. I pay for it. I do.
One of the first times we
all the time.
One of the first times we went out on
I even got receipts.
I legitimately forgot my wallet. I was
nah,
like,
let me tell you. No, okay. Don't tell the story.
And I was like, yo.
You tried to get me.
I was like, I forgot my wallet. And she was like,
like a motherfucker ain't finna eat. Nah, but you know, look, I knew he wasn't that type of man. And seriously, it's like this is how I felt. I swear when he said that shit, I was sitting at the table and I was like, oh, this motherfucker got me. Oh my God. I read stories about this shit. and this motherfucker got me.
It came out just like that too. I was like, I don't have my wallet. Oh my gosh. Do we continue to eat in order? Or do we leave right now? Because
I have my wallet, but I'm always prepared.
Look what she would have been walking out of.
No, I wasn't going. I was just that. First of all, we had just started.
That's what I'm saying. It was in the beginning.
I mean, this was like the second date or something, because the first date was fucking no.
Hey, keeping it real.
Look, off the top, let's see if we gonna like each other. Let's go eat. I can sit across from you now. Because you don't want to sit across from a motherfucker that you ain't like. You like this. I gotta go to the bathroom, motherfucker.
She keeping it real this morning. This must be keep it real, Canabis. Keep it real, Canabis.
But yeah, finish. I just went out to the car and got my wallet and came back in and I paid for it. But I didn't. Let me tell you though, it wasn't the problem of me paying for it. I didn't have a problem paying for it.
She thought I was trying to trick her.
I just really felt like I was like, I'm one of them bitches. He got me fucked. She thought I was trying to trick her. Because I didn't have a problem with ever taking him to eat.
No.
Never, ever. I ain't never had a problem.
I was like, I am not trying to treat. I was like, I tell you what.
Because I was like, we ain't got to do it like this. I can just pay.
I was like, I tell you what.
But since I'm paying, let me tell you what you eating.
I said, yo, I tell you what, I'm going to take you on about 3-4 trips after this. And let you see how I just forgot my wallet.
No, he didn't say that. He was just sitting there. He was just quiet. It was awkward for a minute.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Yeah, he did. And I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because he has some. So I was like, don't worry about it. You want lobster?
But you will be paying us.
Because you going to pay for that.
So yeah. So
fellas, what you feel about face straddling? Don't get that lobster.
What's in your blood? What the hell is in the blood?
But nah, yeah. And then that was it.
That was it. We got married after that. No, we got married after
Louisiana.
Mississippi. Yeah.
Mississippi. We got married after Mississippi.
Yeah, we went to that trip. That was
I got so high.
She said
we're not gonna talk about that though.
When she didn't know who I was, but she still didn't mind me.
For real.
She was like, yeah, I can.
I did not know who he was. I was looking at him like,
who are you?
Who are you?
Who
I was like, who are you?
What the fuck?
I was like, why am I naked? And why are you naked? And he was like, I remember him saying, please don't let this shit be happening. No. These people gonna be thinking I didn't kidnap this girl.
I'm all big and shit. She all tiny. She looked like she was about 16, even though she was 30. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail in motherfucking Mississippi.
But I was like, and then all at the same time, when I was looking at him, and I was like, he was standing there naked, and I was like, but he's not trying to hurt me. I'm naked too. I felt good.
She nasty, y'all.
And I was like,
I'm trying to tell y'all don't be going to hit me.
He ain't trying. I'm like, okay, so I just need to calm down. Look, he's standing in front of me naked.
Hey, ain't that the trip where I sniffed you out? Ain't that the same trip, right? Oh yeah, she had a lot of confirmation on that trip. She was like, I got to stay with this dude right here.
Yeah, that was before though the sniff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That was before the sniff, but I'm saying it was a lot.
That was the most attractive thing I've ever encountered in all my life. I've never ever encountered anything like that before. And that was, I use the word weird. I don't like using the word crazy because and it's other words that I had to stop using. So weird is a comfortable word that I can use for certain shit that happens in my life without me feeling funny about it. But weird. Weird. Yeah. It was pretty weird because I really did. I was like treating him like an investigator. So who told you where I was? Because I don't know nobody out here. How did you find out where I was? Because I don't have my phone. And what did you do? And how did you work that app to find out? Because you don't know how to work your phone.
I sniffed her.
It really was. The person with me too was like, she probably thinking, can I finally tell her that he texted me and was like, where y'all at? And I've been thinking like,
her phone was dead.
And because I asked already. And I was like, I was like, there's no way possible, but it's possible because everything is.
Kyle, Corey, Darren, Duck. I sniffed her. I was like, where the hell?
And that was weird because like you would think, you would say to yourself, well, he probably had an idea. No, he didn't. We were supposed to be going one place. Yeah. And we went to another place.
That's right.
We actually went to this restaurant, we went to one restaurant, and we waited for an hour and then left because we didn't like waiting that long. And then we went to another restaurant. And then we waited for 30 minutes and we got seated. And that restaurant went nowhere near the restaurant that we went to the first place. And when I left him, he knew we were going to this restaurant.
That's right.
I was like, and the next restaurant was not a restaurant if he was to say to himself, with what restaurant would she go to if she was around here? It was not one of them type of restaurants. So I would, he would not have thought. And so I had questions.
When we saw that movie where that dude say, I have a particular set of skills, I was like, oh, that shit's real. Taking is real. He does have a particular set of skills.
See. Look, y'all, I went to Jamaica when we first met. I was pregnant. God. I was actually pregnant with my daughter.
No.
I was pregnant with my daughter, and I went on a girls' trip. And I went to Jamaica for a week. Was it a week? I went to Jamaica for a week. And
is this when I was on my way to the comedy club?
Yeah. He was on his way to the comedy club, but he wound up going to urgent care.
I was on my way to come to the comedy club. My motherfucking foot said, I ain't moving. It said, my foot said, I ain't moving. I'm not bending. I'm not curving. I'm not.
So imagine me at the airport because this was my first. Somebody else had made our reservations. This is my first time.
And she knew we was going. It wasn't like I was sneaking off to the comedy club.
So we had a 19-hour layover up in the airport. Or was it 9? It could have been 9, 19. I don't give a fuck. They all the same when you're dealing with Spirit.
Yeah.
So he just was calling me and telling me something wrong with his foot and he don't know what's going on with him and stuff like that. And all the ladies is like, here we go, this shit. Like, damn, bitch, you can't go nowhere. So I'm like, like, you know, you do this, and go to the urgent care. So he went to the urgent care.
My foot.
You and Justin.
Yeah.
You and Justin.
Yeah. My foot was like, I ain't moving, man.
So yeah, and then when I'm coming back, it's no problem.
She put the root on me, y'all.
That's what he said. He was like, the minute you left, the minute he dropped us off at the airport,
she put the root on me.
He said, well, no, you dropped me off at the airport. You dropped us off at the airport. Yeah, the minute he dropped us off at the airport, he was like, his foot kind of started hurting, but it wasn't nothing.
She put the root on me.
And I was like, so, and guess what? And I ain't lying. Y'all gonna think I'm lying when I say this. Y'all really gonna think I'm lying when I say this. And I'm not. Because most people think
What's up, Sean? What's up, Pearl?
And from that day on, we have not been apart. I have not we have no, And when I say apart, work is the furthest. That's it. That's all. Yeah. That's it. That's all.
But no 24-hour period.
No 12 hour. Well, shit. Yeah, 12 hour because I was. Yeah, and that was not tolerable. Yeah. That was not tolerable. It's like, no, 12, no. I'm okay with 6 hours.
Yeah.
But I'm like, babe, it takes me an hour and a half to get to work. You just gonna have to quit.
Right. So if you work for 8, then tell you,
please don't let him start doing the math on this shit. Shit, this is crazy.
Pearl say y'all belong together. That's Isaac's mom. You met her at the game. The basketball game.
Grand Rising Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's stuck now.
Stuck.
Nah. Yeah.
The joke is each one of us say the other one got tricked.
Yeah. So he said I got tricked. And I'm like, he still believe that.
Yeah, I do. I still believe it. Because y'all, what's her good silly rabbits?
So when people, I don't do girls trips no more. I used to do girls trips. I don't do girls trips no more. And I don't do girls trips because I don't need y'all no more. I don't need y'all like that no more. I mean, I need y'all. I love y'all girls, but I don't need y'all like that no more. I'd rather go on a trip with my husband. Yeah. I'd rather give me some when I'm on my trip. I like that. I like getting some on a trip. Can't do that when you on your girls trip. I don't like paying for shit.
all the girls even like, that's why we're going on the girls trip.
I don't like paying. No, not really, babe. It's not that.
I'm saying, I'm just talking about
but I don't like paying for shit. Even though I don't pay for the shit, I don't like reaching to pay for the shit on a trip. Even though when we together, if we go somewhere, if it's under $100, I'm reaching anyway. I have to pull out my money to pay for it. Well, okay, first of all, mine's is his and his mine's. We can do this for hours.
It's all one well. We all go to the same well.
We say this shit like he don't like dealing with shit that's less than $100 bill. If it's less than $100 bill, we go out to a restaurant and it's less than $100 bill. He don't want to sign it. He don't want to bring. I do. I'm a conscious spender. So he will drop it like it's hot when he spends. But other than that, he cheap. Shit, he everybody hates Chris Daddy. He is.
I'll be like, hey, you just poured out.
He'll try to stretch a meal for 3 days.
Why you pouring out 17 cents worth of juice? Do you know 17 cents worth of juice?
No, I'm like, pour that shit out.
If your tongue just needed the taste of something, all you needed was 17 cents where you just poured it out. What you think? Money grows trees, bro?
See, and that's how he is. So I do most of the shopping in the house. I do all of the shopping. I do the clothes shopping, the house shopping.
But I do the grocery shopping.
He do the grocery shopping. Yeah. He definitely do the grocery shopping. We
do it together.
But mostly it's him.
I'll spearhead.
Yeah, he'll break out, a mental list
I'm
doing that. And then because the stuff that I need, I'll go, like we go to the store like every week. So if I'm gonna cook something, then I'll get it the week prior.
She'll be like, do we have any lemons? I'll be like, okay, third chef on the right.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him.
If I can't tell you where it is, I don't know if we got it.
The only thing that he might not, if it's not right directly right there in the pantry, like right here directly in the pantry, then he's not gonna know we got it yet, because he's not gonna go around the corner.
Goddamn man getting around that damn corner.
So I'm like, other than that,
I'm not mazing myself around the corner.
Mel never had a friend. My plans in my head. Well, yeah, I got friends, but then I have my 2 friends that I deal with consistently in my life. But I do have friends. I have social media friends, like, when I say friends, I mean I communicate with them sometimes.
Can you sip? Can we go cup sip? I got purslane.
I don't want to sip because my coffee. Right, I got
so
a lot
real
of
quick.
down there. So.
I don't know if we did it, but it's cups up.
We did it.
Then cups back down.
Blunts up.
Blunts up.
So yeah, that's how we do everything. So but yeah, people, I don't isolate myself. I just be trying. I don't go nowhere without my husband. It ain't like, oh, I need him to go everywhere. No, we like each other's company so much to where we have fun when we go out with each other. So it's no need for me. Why would I leave him? It's my best friend. Why would I leave my best friend? My best of best friends. Why would I leave my best friend when I leave the house?
And it's
I don't even, when I was growing up, I didn't even want to leave my best friend when I left the house. Look, if I ditched, I wanted her to ditch with me.
Look, and I get doors open, and I gotta reach into my purse. Shit.
Look. Right. And see, I'm so used to the door being open for me. When I do go somewhere, my friends be like, bitch, get out the car. We not opening the door for you. Your husband ain't sitting next to you. Get up. And I'm still sitting there. So it's a lot of factors that I just enjoy being around my man.
Yeah.
So
outside of talking sports, we talk everything else. Yeah. And I don't even watch sports like that, but I watch enough to be able to carry a conversation. Unless it's like hockey. I don't really follow hockey.
I don't do sports unless we're talking about track and boxing. I like watching boxing and I like watching track. But
I love to see her watch boxing.
It's so because it's like
it's sexy.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's fucking him up.
I didn't know you were so violent.
No, I'm not. I'm a lover.
Not a fighter. Did I do? I hit it and then put it out. Did y'all go put on up? Y'all get a chance? Everybody? Anybody? For those who can't. For those who can't. For those who can't.
So.
For those who can't. There we go. So.
So yeah, we ain't been doing much. We've been just getting our tomatoes off our tomato plant that we got out there. It started boop, 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 boop. It just started. Actually, they was already there. They just started turning red because they were green. And so we didn't want to pick them while they was green. But
so right now I got the bomb ass salad waiting to go today.
Yeah, he made a really good salad yesterday. My sunflowers. First of all, some fucking bird. I don't know which bird, but it got to be one of the 3 of birds that come. This bird was eating my seeds out my sunflower and left the fucking shell. Like, I'm not gonna clean up. Would you think this is a hotel or something? So you better come get this shit. Fly your ass down here and come get this shit.
It was a trip because you know how the seeds we see, they're black.
Right now.
It was clear or white.
Yeah, it was different, but it was probably like that because it's still growing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But they cracking them open and eating them, and that's what they're supposed to do to it. So I don't know. I'm like, I really want to take it down, and then the other one that's on the side of it that was not growing faster than that, it then grew past it, and it has 6 heads on it, y'all. and I am so ready to see all of them open. One of them,
One of them opening up now.
the biggest one in the middle, it opened, and then it got 1, 2, 3 all around it right here, and then it got that's 4, and then it got one. You go down the stem, and then there's one sitting right there, and then you go down, you go on the other side of the stem, and go down, and there's one sitting right there. So it got 6 heads on it, and I researched it, and it was like for wild sunflowers,
wild sunflowers.
You might see a couple of heads on it.
These are tame.
Yeah.
These are tame sunflowers.
And it's open today. What? The second one has opened today.
Yes, it did. But what's really showing out, I'm liking the way the greens. Well, we got one plant. I want to plant some more greens because that's starting to show out.
I really did plant some more. I planted greens twice, right? And they still not. They just
haven't come yet.
They haven't come up yet. I did it the first time, and then when we planted the purple carrots, I planted some more.
All right, so
there.
It should be coming up. As long as you know where it is, we got a little weed to do.
Yeah.
So as long as you know where it is.
So I had to look up what carrots look like when they come out the ground. And basically, I need to just let that grass grow.
Told you.
I
told you.
Because my carrots, they look like grass growing out. It's just the only thing is after so while, you start seeing a little plant grow out the middle of what looked like just grass.
That is one thing that we know. We noticed that at some points, at different stages, you got to let that stuff grow a little bit until you can clearly see what's
so I'm not going to be able to, I like my yard. Is that today? What's today?
Be on Sunday?
Oh, today's Sunday. Oh, no, that's just a reminder. Mm-hmm. It might be tomorrow. Today's the 25th?
Today's the 24th.
Today's the 25th. Oh, it might be on the 25th, and I thought it was the 26th.
Hey,
I'll find out.
We get days mixed up.
So that's my mom's doctor appointment. But
you gotta let it grow so you can tell what
it is before you start going over there and pulling stuff up.
Or we just did that before.
Yeah. Or at least go over there and go to YouTube or something like that and look it up and see what it looks like. Do the time lapse and see what it looks like when it's growing. So you'll know what it looked like. But our watermelon though, we're gonna have some watermelon because he said put 2 seeds in each one. I put 5.
She was like, something gonna grow up.
I put 5.
And now each one has multiple things.
Out. So but that's however many come up is however many watermelons. We're gonna just keep one watermelon on one vine.
So it can get all the nutrients and get as big as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the sweet juices. So it can get as big as you want to. Just let it swell up until it's so engorged that all you got to do is touch it. And it's like it'll break apart. Split because it's so tight from being so thick.
I was going to invite you. Oh, okay. Look, let me tell you, if I do go to a thing that, and just listen and laugh because I know everybody gonna finish it. If I do go to something, because he already know I'm gonna say. If I do go to something that my husband is not it's all women, and I'm going to a brunch or something, girl, trust and believe, he's sitting outside waiting on me like a chauffeur. Is you or is you ain't my baby? So look, hey, that's how it go. And I think, and you know what? It just happened like that because he would take me, we would go somewhere. I go with my friends or something, and then I'll come out the place and I ain't even gotta say, I ain't even gotta be like, let me call my husband, because he like, hey, I'm parked right behind you. I can see you. And I'm like, oh, I was like, y'all, I'm finna go. I'm right here. Because he's like, oh, if it's in a mall setting, he probably got out the car and went to a store or something and then got back in and came back around. Girl, he ain't never too far. So because I don't want to be never too far, I didn't acknowledge dang, why you always be sitting in the parking lot? I didn't acknowledge it. I was grateful that he was there, with me walking right on out the door. He would be opening the door at the restaurant, walking on out the door.
Those people are laughing at us.
So
And it's the
yeah,
truth. It only happened one time though, and it was
that's the last.
it was happenstance.
Well, it didn't happen once.
It
It
was
happened a couple of
happenstance.
times.
It was happenstance.
But yeah, you know, so
happenstance.
But I ain't been nowhere without you.
Yeah, we don't really do that.
No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that.
Yeah. And then when we really move, we got to move as a big ass unit. So
yeah, when we travel, we have to travel. You know,
and
travel
we coming to Vegas. My nephew just hit Vegas. No, we coming.
So yeah,
just get ready. We might have to just throw a little quick in there because we coming.
Throw a little quickie.
I'm saying quick shot to Vegas. Shit, we got a daughter and a son there, friends there, and now my nephew is gonna be there for a little bit.
And by quickie, he don't do shit quick. So by quickie, he probably mean like a 3-day thing.
Yeah.
Over the weekend thing.
Yeah.
See, a quickie that thing in quick. Vegas is in and out.
No, man. 3 days. When you over
3 days, that's a whole vacation.
Yeah. 3 days.
That's a weekend. That's a whole weekend.
3 days.
That's a weekend.
Hey, what y'all say? I don't 3 days. Come on, 3 days. Yeah, you can sleep 3 days on a bender.
You sleep 3 days on a bender. At this point, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? My garden dictates my sleep.
Yeah.
My garden dictates. That's another thing for all you people that want to go back to the wilderness.
It's a time-consuming thing.
You up
have
every
to put
day.
A lot of time. You up before the sun come up and hit your garden. And that's for the people who gardens are in natural dirt out in the backyard. For the people who do it in home, y'all got it good when it comes to this hot heat and that cold weather.
You want farmland and you want to have some animals and shit. You getting up every day. There ain't no taking no days off. There ain't no
you getting up every day. You gotta water that stuff every single day. Miss a day. Miss a day watering your garden and see what happens. Miss a day. Yo, fucking vegetables is pissed. They fucking pissed.
In this environment, for those people who live in like the Georgia area, y'all like
shit, like bitch, eat me so I can choke you for not watering me. Shit. So I can give you nourishment. Cause it's like that's all they know that they there for. Yeah. We just here to nourish you.
Hey, actually,
and we just want you to give us your undivided nourishment until we nourish you.
People with food gardens, we are produce serial killers because they're alive, and we're raising them to kill them. We dark people, dark people. We're killers.
Ain't nothing wrong with dark.
Ain't nothing wrong with dark. I like dark. Shit. The darker the berry.
Embrace it.
Yeah. Hold on to it.
It's all about balance.
I'm not going to get sidetracked with her shenanigans.
But
I'm not going to let her sidetrack me. Hey, y'all, guess what? I'm going to the barber. I'm going to a different barber. I can't go to my old barber.
We don't have that. I'll be seeing them videos. I would love to send my husband to a spa where they do everything. We don't have that out here.
No.
We don't have that.
What's that one everybody got?
Massage Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, Massage Jimmy is not even close to what I'm talking about.
I'm saying
I'm talking about a men's spa to where you can go and they can nourish your beard. And nourish your scalp and nourish your skin.
Who you want nourishing my beard? All me. Like that. Exactly. So she wouldn't really send me.
No, I would send him. I would nourish it and everything before he got there. And then, because I tell him all the time, look at your skin. Your skin is so beautiful. Like, why? I got to go through everything and cleansing everything to get my skin right.
That's
and
that
then
Choctaw.
Every day,
that's that Choctaw.
His skin is, I have to fight him I have to fight.
She just rock him, sock him, robot. She just rock him, sock him, robot on something. Motherfucking ass.
I gotta fight him to put a mask on his face. I gotta fight him to put a blackhead puller on him. You know, I gotta fight him to do all that stuff. And so he goes months without getting face, you know, deep cleanse and stuff like that.
Hey,
I cleanse my face
stuff.
Every single week.
That's that Metro. Do you really want me cleansing my face every week? Really?
I mean, it'll probably bother me because I'll be having to do mines, and I'm like, I would make him do it. You gotta do it yourself. He don't do shit himself. Hey, y'all see, look. He do not.
Hey.
He didn't even put on lotion before he met me.
Hey.
So
you know
there that go.
You know
his pores was like this.
Look. Y'all heard the beginning, right? Y'all heard the beginning. When I said I had that conversation, she knew what it was from the jump. I told her.
And he knew what it was. And as long as he knew what it was and he was 100 with it, I was 100 with it. Every word.
So let me lean back. Let me do the lean back.
Yeah, but I just tried a foot peel on his feet the other day.
Oh my god,
that was the first foot peel he ever had. I thought it would be good.
I ain't never seen nothing do like that.
Yeah, but I liked it. It's still peeling.
It's still peeling,
and it's gonna peel for a couple of more days. But in the end, he gonna like the results and stuff. And then
you gotta soak
we're
your
gonna
feet
go to the nail
every
shop
night.
and
you gotta soak your feet every night.
Yeah, you gotta soak your feet every night so that it can get soft enough to be able to start peeling. But it worked though. And he has actually started peeling before mine. This is my second time ever.
I'm talking about like whole slabs peeling.
Big
like
pieces.
What?
Big, especially like where it was really hard on his foot, like his heel. It was a thick piece of skin that came off of there. I was like, damn. The hell is that shit? Do I need to read the ingredient again?
Yes, you do.
I read it already.
I know you did.
I read the ingredient already.
We don't know if y'all are saying anything.
If y'all use Hello toothpaste, you might want to go on topclassaction.com and see if you get you a class action.
Yo, something just kicked in.
Enter it. So because it was something going on with their charcoal toothpaste. And I love it. I use that shit like
that shit
crazy. Well, for the past 2 months, I haven't been using that. Hello. For some
What's up, Karen?
I did stop. But I use some toothpaste that I got. It's like some African toothpaste, but it's like so fucking natural. It's ridiculous. So I deal with that, and that's what I've been dealing with for the past.
Everybody know you the actress.
And I'm gonna order more of it. They was like, "Do you have a business?" I do, but this ain't for my business. This for my house. No.
Right. She got shit going on for the business, and she got shit going on for the house.
And I told him, I'll think about selling some toothpaste on my business, but it's not something that I made myself, and everything is on there is what I made myself. So I'm like, nah, I'll just show people what it is, and they could just go on and get it themselves. Yeah. But I buy it. I'm like wholesale. So
I want some. I don't know if I want some salad right now, but I think
they like she ain't said the name. I'll say the name when I get my email back that I sent the email out yesterday, and if I get what I want back, then I'll say the name. I ain't gonna have a problem with saying the name because everybody probably already know it anyway.
Ain't nobody just gonna be out there saying names, saying names all really.
Because I don't want to say no name if I have to go back and forth about an issue that it's not even a big issue. I just want to know if I can do something, and if they like, cool, let's do this. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? All this yin and yang.
So yeah, but other than that,
get some sun.
I got my orders out. They needed to go out for this following week. They already went out yesterday. So if you put an order in with PB, it is out, and you should be getting it tomorrow.
So now she was like, I got some orders. I was like, let's get them out. Let's get them out. And Keisha know about that. And Keisha is a small business owner.
Yeah, it's almost time for me to re-up on my supplies. Being a small business owner, and when I say small, I enjoy being a small and like in at my pace, in my home, in my space. I enjoy that because
Right.
I'm not, I know I'm not pressured about nothing.
Right.
It's small and it's something that I wanted to do to be, to be creative because I was being creative.
And she made me
So it's
intern.
not something that I was like, oh, I gotta do.
She made
So
me intern so I could work for her. She ain't got to pay me. Ain't that
yeah,
some shit?
he my intern and also he is my guinea pig. I don't
Yeah.
like calling him a guinea pig. He my guinea man. He a guinea man. So I use stuff on him. My first product was used on him, and I was like, "Oh my god, it works!" So we gonna go with it. And then,
Now, first she was like, "Oh my God, he let me."
yeah,
You at your own
yeah, you
pace.
at your own pace, and it's more comfortable that way, So like everything, because I make everything, and everything is really
Yeah,
handmade, and
kickback.
it takes time and stuff
What's
like
up,
that.
Brad?
So, but
Your brain is too small. I can't really see you over there. You too.
I don't even. Yeah, I can't do that until after the video. But yes,
After
I
the
like
video.
it. I like it.
So
He been telling me for years, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, and like I didn't. I was like, nah. And then like after retirement, I was like, no. What was the point of retirement? But I really, really wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because, I want, first of all, I wanted people to grow their edges because I was like, I can help you. But you can't tell people I can help you if you ain't making it. so I was like, I can help people grow their hair back from, you
the
know,
edges.
psoriasis and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and I was like, well, if I can do that, then
Healing
I
the
might as well
scalp.
put that out there and actually help people.
Yeah.
And then, you can't tell people, hey, I can help you. Because it's like, no, you can't help me. So it's more like, you want to help yourself?
Yeah.
It's like, seriously, read this
Yeah.
card.
Trying to convince people that you got something that'll help them.
It's like you just helped yourself.
And the
Put it
crazy
in the form of a question and make them answer it.
the crazy thing.
You want your hair to grow?
I understand that because I was too.
You ready for your hair to grow?
The crazy thing is if you say, "Oh, I heard of this other thing that can help," they'll be more prone to try it than if you say, "I got something that can help."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, and it's really all about help. That's what it really is all about. Especially with me. Like I never thought I would be a person that would have a business, and my main concern with that business was just helping people. Just, giving people stuff that I know that they could have that would be better than some other stuff, and that absolutely works for them. Because that normally I don't care like that much, but it's the balance. So
That's crazy because she don't give two shits about y'all.
and then I was like, well, if I do do it, then I would really
She
have
cares.
to make it cheap
But she
enough for them to
doesn't
be
care.
able to afford to be able to do it. And because listen, y'all, small businesses cost. My business costs way more than what I make every year. Trust me. And it's not like I at any year I could say if I was in it I'm winning it. But if I was in it for something else other than what I'm in it for, and if I was in it for money, then I wouldn't be because I have to having a business and then having a home. You got to protect your home from your business. so you have to pay for that shit. And then you have to pay for any advertisement that you're going to have, and you have to pay for that. You got to pay for
everything. You are,
and you probably just, I'm like me. I'm just, there. My earnings are probably just past what I'm, giving up merely. when I say just past, it's like every year I'm like, nobody could possibly look at these taxes and say that this girl is trying to get rich off this side business, because that really, I will, and I am, but that's not right now.
I'm too far to read what you said.
Yeah, it costs to be a boss, but you have to have profit to keep going. You have to have some type of profit to keep going. I mean, if you can't be losing. I'm not losing nothing. Um, it's profit. Trust me, it's real. It's more. It's profit, but
Yeah.
it's like but it's profit. But not the way that you might not profit off of it the way other people profit.
Yeah. I gotta go
there. But yeah, he had this blunt, right? And we called it Egypt because it didn't taste like,
we had
somebody just really dug it right up out the yard.
We had some really smooth stuff before we tried that because we was just trying it. And so it was so harsh that I was like, yo, it was like our trip. But
and then I have enough profit to keep on buying my supplies. Now, don't get me wrong. I do take from us sometime to, give
loans.
to PB.
She make loans.
I do. I make loans from us. So, like my licensing, usually I need to make a loan from us for PB. That's what I'm saying. That's when it kind of like when I'm doing my taxes, if you look, you definitely tell I'm not doing this for money but this is my own pace. This is the pace that I choose to be at, because I could kick it up, but then that would take time from what I'm doing over here in my family.
Yeah. And
so
you can't take no time from me.
Nah.
Tell you straight up.
He ain't gonna do nothing but come up in there, mark up like 30%. He ain't gonna do nothing but come up in there and
what?
Help me. He gonna start. Yep, he gonna be in there while I'm working.
Jump on that Pac-Man game.
I make a profit, but I don't. I'm trying to keep it so affordable. I really am, because I do it more so for the healing part. But so shit, you got to heal people without letting them know it.
got to trick them into letting you help them. No, I gotta go there now.
So yeah, okay. So you want to end the video?
Yo, I am. My goose is cooked.
His good. Look, see, that's 6 years. Your goose is cooked. You eat goose.
You eat goose.
What's goose? Because is this goose the chicken?
Duck.
Goose is. Oh, is that a goose is a male duck? Female duck. Okay, so I do eat duck. I like duck. Duck is pretty good. Duck is
geese or ducks? I'm feeling like Jessica Simpson right now.
I am. I'm feeling like Jessica Simpson, not knowing a geese is a fucking duck. It's like this duck, this geese, this chicken. I'm feeling like Jessica Simpson.
Shout out to Jessica. We understand your struggle now.
I understand that struggle. Chicken of the sea. It's this chicken.
And when did chicken start swimming?
Chicken of the seas.
Look, he know, Brad like it. I know, man. This shit jumped on me, boy.
Grand Rising, Brad. So yeah, I'm finna finish smoking because he not. So y'all have a great day and get some sun. Y'all have a great day and get some sun. Y'all have a great day and get some sun.
The thing about that?
What?
It's just the shit. You don't get hungry.
You don't get hungry?
Like we have never finished and been like, oh, I do.
Oh yeah, it don't give you the munchies. Well, that's because like I'm a veteran, so I really don't get the munchies.
Really?
I really don't get the
Really?
munchies. No,
Really?
no. Mm-mm.
You don't get the munchies.
Not I do, but not every
Not like
every day.
that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
no,
That's true. That's
no.
true.
I don't
You're right. You're right.
because I'm a
'Cause you can
veteran.
still go all day.
I can go all fucking day without eating
I don't understand that.
and be
My
okay.
body needs it. I don't even need it for.
And for the past couple of days, my body's like, you don't need that shit.
We haven't been.
And I'm like, why? But I'm hungry. My stomach. Like, no, not right now. Not right now.
That's what I'm talking about, though, man. I'm like, we haven't been eating.
Y'all have a great day.
Hey, all right, y'all. It's been